Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I suspect the stream should be beginning now. Let's make sure it works. Hope you appreciate the chilled out music in the background. Might turn it up just a smidge, actually. Oh yeah. Well, folks, today we're going to be playing as Cardassia. Oh, I've been waiting for this. I've been waiting to play as Cardassia. Stop stealing Tau, I'm told. Well, Tau's not here this evening, so you're welcome to him. So, we are playing New Horizons. We've also, of course, got the content submod, which is part of the download. And we also have the Cardassian UI, which I'm really liking so far. It looks nice and clean. Look at that. Oh, it's really good, that. And we are playing as the Cardassians. Now, I've had a look at several of the maps, and I wasn't sure that I wanted to do the full Milky Way because it's just bonkers. The entire Milky Way galaxy. Thought about the medium one. Thought, yeah, I'm not sure. But the Alpha Beta Quadrant with 850 star systems and 30 plus empires sounds quite fun. I don't know what you guys reckon for that one. Because there are two main goals when playing as the Cardassians. 1. Take Bajor. 2. Defeat the hated Federation. Everything else is just padding. I mean, maybe kick the Klingons in the ridges. It has begun indeed, Basil. It has. What is the music I have playing for the wait screen? I can't remember the name of it. It's something I got off Epidemic Sound. I'm afraid I can't give you that answer easily. And I probably shouldn't stop the stream to check, should I? I'll have a look when I'm on break. We'll probably have a bit of a 5-minute break, about an hour in, so I can refill my coffee cup, so I'll have a look then. If you remind me, do remind me when I go on break, Hayden, and I'll let you know what it is. I can't wait to see this. Finally Gul in his right environment. Until I get absolutely punted. We'll play on Captain difficulty. AI aggressiveness normal is fine. Scaling difficulty, no thank you. Habitable worlds, yeah, standard amount. Primitive civilizations, yeah, we want plenty of those. 1.75 times is a good thing because we need valued workers for the Cardassians. Valued workers. Dark Runner says, bit of advice, don't sign a pact of alliance with the Dominion, it'll end badly for you. You are probably right. Plenty of attention to Twitch tweeting. However, that's the first thing that's been said in a little while. I'm going to be doing this one single player for the moment. We are starting a new mod pack, and in a couple of weeks we will have the mod pack ready, and that's going to be a multiplayer one for the entire community. So that's the one we're going to do multiplayer. Right. The beginnings of our now mighty empire were not easy. Under the foolish rule of the civilian government, our people suffered. We starved by the millions. It was only when the military took charge that the situation improved. We were able to feed our people. We finally realized that it was not the liberty or freedom of the individual that mattered, but the good of all Cardassia. We will all reflect this truth when we put our families and Cardassia above our personal interests. And so, assisted by this philosophy, may a glorious empire rise from the sands and dry valleys of Cardassia Prime, an empire destined to bring well-being to all Cardassians. For Cardassia! Cardassians are like timber wolves, bold in large numbers, cautious by themselves, and with an instinctive need to establish a dominant position in any social setting. Edward Chilico. Right, let's begin. Now, luckily we begin paused because it allows me to make a few decisions. The first thing I'm going to want to do is I'm probably going to want an operations station. There we go. I know how to make words, I do. Let's take some educational reforms. We're going to need those. And we will also take an upgraded wave disruptor, because why not? Why would we not do so? Let's get our science ship going. Okay, it looks like these worlds are in need of surveying. So let's survey these 3 worlds to start with. I want you to build some mining stations. And that's all you can do, at least in the short term. We do have rhodinium in our home system. And you can see that we've got Regulec and Goralis over here. You want to see Cardassia Prime bombarded? Oh my, that's no good. Will that be a Sunday game, Grossart? It's going to be a drop-in, drop-out nightly game, which will be quite interesting. So it's going to be, for me, it'll be a single thing. And if people want to join every night, that's great, they can do so. If they want to join in some nights and then have another player take over their empire on a different night when they can't join, they can also do that. That's the way that we're going to roll it. The civilian government was only nominally in charge when the Klingons attacked, realistically. Prior to the Cardassian Union, there were the Habitians, and the Habitians were a very artistic, kind of very emotional, very loving people. And eventually they collapsed. This is kind of in eons past. And then the Cardassian Union came to be. Right, let's click go. I think one of the first things I might like to do is... we can get trade depots here, which is going to be useful.
Allow me to introduce myself.
Oh no.
I am Q.
Hello, Q.
Just Q from the Q Continuum.
Hello.
Trust me, I'm all that. Omnipotent, omniscient, handsome. Anyhow, I've deigned your pathetic civilization to be at least somewhat worthy of my advice and guidance.
Thanks, Q.
The challenges ahead for you here are different enough from what you've encountered before that you'd be a fool to turn down my offer. As a token of my generosity, I'd like to offer you have a nice shiny mineral.
We appreciate the offer, Q. Thank you so much. You will be a boon to Cardassia. But yes, it will be nice to get a couple of things here. Specifically, a trade depot is going to be useful. So we'll wait on that for a little while. We've got things going. We should probably go to fast speed for the moment. If events come up, it's entirely plausible that I will pause in order to read them. Okay, we're going to take a look at Ship Designer. It's been suggested that I refit the science ship with labs. Additional labs, you say? Well, that is actually an excellent idea. Well done. So we'll not auto-generate designs. We'll save this design.
A good ship design is like a work of art. Subtle, nuanced, and with eyes that follow you across the room. It's important to know what you're doing, and that's why I'm here. One of the most important things to consider is how you assign utilities. There are 3 types. Tactical in red, engineering in gold, and support in blue. Each utility offers different benefits and optimizations for you to exploit. Tactical slots typically grant a variety of bonuses to weapons damage, range, and performance. Engineering utilities offer additional defensive capabilities.
I think we got it, Q. What? Okay, well, let's click the upgrade button, because it's been suggested that we may well want to do that, and do you know what? It's always a good idea to listen to my boys. So let's see what's going on here. We can have a secondary computer core. What does it do? Gives us better tracking and better armor hit points. Maybe that's a good idea as well. Over here we can have armor plating, which we've got. Basic photonic torpedo, light wave disruptor is fine. We'll auto upgrade you. Yes, please. So after we've upgraded you, we'll upgrade you.
Vessels upgraded.
Thank you very much.
Vessels upgraded.
Yes, you finished upgrading. That's very good. Now go and do what you're supposed to do. Okay, so let's go down to normal speed so I don't miss anything here. Ah yes, dilithium, truly wonderful crystals. You can accumulate them in two different ways. Either build a dilithium mine on planetary tiles that have a dilithium deposit on them, or build a mining station around dilithium deposits. They're very good, and you can refine them into processed dilithium, which is very nice for you. Okay. Speaking of that, we should check out our planetary tiles. Something that I often miss. Let's go and look at... Isn't this a great UI? Really like it. Ah, there's a fly! Get out! Those little midgy things. Took me over 100 hours to assimilate the entire galaxy as the Borg. Wow, that's going to take some time. Imagine having a Q. Imagine having Q as a teacher at school. It would say, "Nah, I think it'd be all right." He's a proper geezer, isn't he? Right, let's just see how we're doing. I'm going to move you over to here as your building, birthing, and we're going to grab that.
Construction complete.
Okay, you've finished the mining stations, that's fine. We could get a police station for society research. That's fine. We've got nothing that really gains us unity at the moment, which is a little bit saddening. We should probably look at our other worlds as well, shouldn't we? Goralus, what's going on with you? Well, yes, let's take a power station over there as well. And a Regulac, a small celestial object with a pronounced gaseous and particulate tails was recently observed in the Cardassia system. Its passing was uneventful. Right, you are... Oh, I'd like to put you where the minerals are, but I can't. So we will build nothing. We'll build nothing at all. Back up to fast speed. Hey, Master Chief, how you going? When playing as the Templar, as the Terran Empire, the Romulans are still annoying. Why can't they just mind their own business? Well, they live primarily in splendid isolation, don't they? If you leave them alone, they leave you alone. As long as you don't go near the borders. Well, you've still got stuff to do, haven't you? Oh, you don't appear to be doing anything, so let's get you... Are you doing things? Why have you got no orders? Okay. I'll tell you what, let's build mining stations over here.
Construction complete.
Oh my! Legate Dalket commences the year's session of the Obsidian Order Operations Review. While the Obsidian Order's day-to-day operations are generally kept outside the review of Central Command, the Legate has by law the sole authority to set the Obsidian Order's strategic objectives. With the heads of the various Obsidian Order departments and 2 senior legates, Dalket sets out his agenda for the next few years. Now, I don't want to do any of this because I haven't met anybody yet. So let's do domestic counterintelligence, low-intensity operations, and off you go. Oh, you've got things that you're doing. You are searching. I think we should get a secondary science ship, shouldn't we? Planetary dock. Oh, I love this UI. Haven't quite got enough in the way of dilithium. Is it crystal? Crystal dilithium? What is it? Minerals. Minerals. We haven't got enough minerals yet. Hey, Khan, how are you?
Construction complete.
You're not too late. It's quite recent. Quite recent. But I started. Ally with the Romulans? I'll certainly try.
Anomaly found.
Oh, we've got an anomaly. Yes, let's research it, please. Oh, there we go. We can get a second science ship on the pop, which is very, very good. We'll go this way with the other science ship. May as well try and expand in 2 directions at once, because why not split your forces? Now, I imagine, although I can't be 100% sure, that the Cardassians have had a little bit less love than the Federation. I know that they haven't gone through the archetypes change at this point, so the ship types that you can get are a little bit more
construction complete.
Limited. Yeah, we'll call it limited than the Federation. Let's find a nice leader, shall we? What do you do? Research speed, and anomaly discovery chance plus 10%. Yes, we'll have you. Right then, scientist lady. Let's get you here. Here. And then up here. And then over here. And then over here. Hey. Do it. Hello, hello. The source of the chronoton particles appears to be traceable to a small vessel in orbit of Corellis 2. Sensors are unable to penetrate its hull, and it appears to be drifting. Open hailing frequencies. Oh, hello, nice man. The vessel responds to the hail. Some words. Please move about 1 meter to your right. Confused, the gull moves aside as a Cardassian materializes on the bridge. He doesn't look Cardassian. Excellent. Now, my name is Professor Vorlum, and I've travelled back in time 2 centuries to study the crew of the CNV Natel. The exploits of this ship and the Gull blah 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 are legendary in my time. Seize the time traveller! Well, what do you want to do, guys? What do you want to do? We can assist the historian, refuse to be studied, or seize the time traveller. Everyone's saying seize. I suspect that it's going to be a terrible mistake. Sam and Darth Nictor have both said seize. That's over on Twitch, of course. Oh dear, I'm going to regret this. Let's do it! Panicking, Vorlum activates an emergency transport to his shuttle. The swift work of the CNV Natel's science officer in triggering a fermion pulse counteracts the beam out process. The professor is held in the brig, eventually confessing to being a con artist from the century prior, who stole his time shuttle from a real-time historian. While the shuttle is brought into the cargo bay for analysis, it appears to have been set on a timer and disappears inside the ship in a burst of chronoton particles. A few components are removed from the vessel, have been left behind, however. Lots and lots of research. Well done, people. Well done. We have seized him, and we have done a magnificent job. This is why you're here. You are my advisors, and you are magnificent. Thank you very much. Everyone's telling me to grab him. In fact, Jay wanted me to go one further. He wanted me to probe him. Let's just take a look at our shipyards, because I did want to build a trade depot here, which will get us more power, I suspect. Yes, 4 more power. Ooh, new research, please. Let's see what these do. Sublight speed is always a useful thing. Materials. More materials. We'll start with moving faster. Moving faster sounds like it's going to be very, very useful.
Technology secured.
Oh, more technology has been secured. We've got Wave Disruptor 2. I love it. I think we'll take hardened force fields. That's going to be relatively useful, I expect. And we're also going to take the Ministry of the Interior because we need more unity. Unity is key to Cardassian interests. We must have unity. Are you doing anything useful at the moment? You're building a mining station, apparently. You're just not doing it very fast.
Tactical retreat.
Oh my. Hostile alien menace. Cardassia Prime is in uproar following the news of an unidentified ship sighted in the void. Their intentions unknown, it would be prudent to assume the worst. Damn alien Menai. Well, we're going to have to tell you to do different things now. That's fine, because we knew what we wanted you to do before. So we'll kind of retrace those steps. We do know where there's an alien menace, and where there are alien menaces, there will be disruptors. Let's upgrade this fleet with the new disruptors.
Vessels upgraded.
Very good. Still a very, very low
Construction
capacity
complete.
fleet at the moment.
Star system charted.
Corellis system has been fully surveyed. What can it offer me? Ah, many nice things. Well, construction ship. Let's get a second one. And maybe another science ship as well. I'd rather expand quickly rather than too slowly. Oh, hello, Q. They are busy bees, your science ships, aren't they? Buzzing around, sticking their appendages where they shouldn't go. I can't say I approve, but if they are doing so, you may as well gain something while they do it, You might note that your science ships can also equip science modules. Many of these modules will give you small benefits as you survey the cosmos, such as additional resources and research. Others allow you to use your science ships in various ways, even when they're not out surveying, allowing you to equip your ships with civilian facilities, diplomatic quarters, and even gambling dens. Take note of the modules you unlock along the way. Understood! And we can investigate the Beta Menace should we choose to. Very good.
A true victory is to make your
Oh my,
enemies see
Beskar
they
funded
were wrong to oppose you in the first
$4.99.
place.
And
To force them.
it says, don't forget to subjugate. Lift those Bajorans from their primitive ways. Oh, I plan to, my friend, I plan to. Right, we finished at Corrales, so let's build mining stations over here, which we can't do because we haven't got any money. Let's just move there. Oh, in fact, we can just build a mining station there. We'll go move here, and then build the mining station. Good God, it's just so difficult. And you... Bajor! Let's research them now.
Construction complete.
Bajor! You will be mine. Let's see how this has gone. The trade depot has been built. Have we already got a crew quarters here? We have. What does traffic control do? Sublight speed is increased in this system. I think another trade depot might be useful. Last thing we want to do is run out of power. Oh, hello. Ah, I've just accidentally turned it up. There we are. Well, I don't really want to do anything at the moment, so let's go... We'll just do domestic counterintelligence, low-intensity operations this time, until we know more about the Bajorans and we can start, well, helping. We do have a new science officer here. Let's see, what do you do? Research speed plus 10% in general. Well, we'll take you and we'll start making you better. I'd like you to come up here. Survey this system, and then just generally make a nuisance of yourself up here, I suspect. You get anywhere else? There you go, go there. You get down here? Very nice.
Technology secured.
Oh, propulsion technology breakthrough. Oh my. By the way, Gul, I hope you handle the Bajorans better in this playthrough than the huge multiplayer you did a while back. I suspect I probably will. I think I'm generally a lot better at Stellaris than I used to be. I think out of all the races in Star Trek, says Hayden, I like the angular look of the Cardassian and Bajoran ships. Andorian ships are pretty good as well. I'm not sure what my favourite ships are. I'll have to have a think about that. Draconian says, save a lot of time and headache. Bomb Bajor back into the Stone Age. It's already in the Stone Age. Probe the Bajorans, says Vasil. Oh my. Probe C. Apparently I've got to probe my own anus. Oh, you mean Uranus, the planet. Oh, I see. Right, let's take a look. Okay, so it's not very clear on... can you provide me with more information about what this means? So, we must now make a decision between two technological paths. High energy impulse thrusters. By selecting this specialization, we order our scientists to focus on their energy to develop thrusters and engines that produce maximum amount of possible acceleration at the expense of everything else. And low temperature is sacrificing speed for the sake of lower emission, signature and power consumption. This path of thrusters allow a decent speed while being able to evade enemy sensors. Low temperature, please.
Secured.
I would rather do that. Let's take a look and see what we can do now. A deep space dry dock is good, but also chemosite deposits. Exploiting those might be quite useful. Ooh, I'm going to start with polarized hull plating.
A foreign power is hailing us.
Hello, foreign power. After successfully translating the language, we have established communications with the Bajoran Second Republic. Diplomatic channels are now open and hostilities have been terminated. Keep out of the way or we'll make you. Right, let's see if they want to do anything with us. Would you like a trade deal? How about a research agreement? No, you don't want one of those? Okay, that's fine. Our borders are naturally closed. Let's just take a look at making claims. We will claim Bajor immediately. We have made a claim on Bajor. Is that not magnificent? Yoyodyne Pulse Fusion Warp Engine. I will take one of those.
Construction complete.
Let's quickly build an outpost at Corrales because I don't want the Bajorans being able to take things that... I don't think of that. Well, you're entering the orbit of Cardassia Prime, which is a bit sad, so let's have you survey this system, and then we'll kind of go around Bajoran space for the time being. See if there's anything very useful there. Very good. You with a face, I need you to build mining stations. Let's just move you there for the moment. How dare you, you Bajoran scum. Okay, let's just take a look. Their fleet power is currently equivalent to ours, their naval capacity is inferior, and their technology level is inferior. Yes, please do research that. Okay, it looks like I can trade something. Complete. Oh, we haven't got the money at the moment. And you're unemployed. You're going to be unemployed. Oh my. Looking after our worlds well. Well, let's upgrade to planetary administration. That's going to be useful to us. Yes, Draconian. All Star Trek races are in New Horizons. In this particular playthrough, we've only got the Alpha and Beta quadrant, so it won't be all of them now. There won't be any Borg. Right then. The thing that we're struggling more for than anything else is, of course, this wonderful stuff, minerals. So let's go and get you to produce some minerals now. Oh my! On further investigation, the capsule's orbit is rapidly decaying, drawing it closer and closer to Kelvus 4. The CNV Digon does not adjust. If the CNV Digon does not adjust the capsule's orbit with its grappler, it will certainly be destroyed. Let's prepare the grappler. Digon's chief engineer has successfully modified the capsule's orbit with the grappler. Gul Damar leads an away team, and they are beamed aboard. Confirming that the capsule to be of Cardassian origin, she discovers a number of ancient cryogenic hibernation chambers, or maybe they're the Habitians. Several appear to be occupied. Further investigation reveals that the capsule occupants were all declared dead hundreds of years prior. Through the CNV, Digon's doctor believes they can be revived and cured with modern medical techniques. Yes, let's awaken them. They are members of the Union, after all. They must do their part for Cardassia. After the cryogenic chambers were brought back to the CNV Digon, and the capsule occupants thawed out, they appear confused and on edge. Several days pass and their strange behaviour continues. It's only after a crew member is discovered murdered that the ship's archives reveal that the capsule occupants to be violent criminals, dispatched into space as an alternative to capital punishment. They are quickly rounded up and placed in the brig until their return to Cardassia Prime. Oh, we lose influence, that's such a shame. But no matter, we've already claimed Bajor. Not the important thing. Regulac, you've got something that you want to upgrade, haven't you? I suspect it might be this. We're lacking 291 minerals. Would you do a Borg playthrough at some point down the line? I might do. I might do Dark. Make Bajor pay, says Ebenezer. Oh, I'll try.
Technology secured.
You've always played the normal Star Trek New Horizons Milky Way map size. Well, I don't want this to be a playthrough that goes on forever, and the reason for that is because I want to do more multiplayer stuff with you guys. This is just a single player thing for me to enjoy. Ooh, destroyers. Yes, I'll take some of those.
Anomaly found.
Yes, research the anomaly. Always research the anomalies. They're fascinating. Just realised what's playing in the background is one of the tunes that Shaq uses. Right, you. Build a mining station. Epidemic sound. Well done. Made me a sellout. Where will I get those materials? Asia. Correct. That's routine. That's fine. Let's research it. We have got new technology: Yoyodyne, pulse fusion, warp, thingamajiggies. We can have inertial dampeners, phase inverters, command stations, EPS manifold, wide dispersal patterns, all sorts of things going on. Let's grab the physics lab first and foremost, because I want to be able to do more research faster. Stands to reason, doesn't it?
Technology secured.
Does it have Terak Nor? It does have the Nor-type station, yes.
Construction complete.
Bejor caused this. They influenced our people to become criminals, says Tozzer.
Complete.
Accurate. I agree.
Construction complete.
Okay, what else can we take that is going to be useful to a science station, engineering station, and tactical station? Well, oh, hello. These creatures should be studied. Talking about the Bajorans. Yeah, let's take the new stations that we can get. And we've got a Unity thing. Let's go for a little bit of... target the Bajoran Republic. We'll have low intensity operations. Oh. Right, I'm going to have to pause here. Right, so let's just take a look and see what we have. We've got Frontier, Supremacy, Domination, Strength, Harmony, Order, and Purity. I'm used to playing a mod which drastically expands the possibilities of these. I don't know what everything does anymore. Okay, Cardassian culture is very hierarchical, with a state at the top in public life, and parents within the home. This order preserves the Cardassian way of life. Leader experience gain goes up if we take order initially. If we take strength, army morale is better. Ooh. Adopting the first stage of harmony allows imperial plantation, which is interesting. Domination. If we do not impose our will on others, they will inevitably impose their will on us. Adopting the first stage of the domination tradition tree allows us to subjugate and vassalize other empires. Hello, Nurse. Maybe we're going to take domination here. Let's take a look at supremacy. Oh, God, words. The law of the galaxy belongs to those who are strong enough to seize it. This allows us to make things cheaper for war. And this one, it increases colony development speed. Domination it is, ladies and gentlemen. We have adopted the domination tree, and we will dominate. Starting with Bejor. Now, we're just saving up a little bit of cash at the moment, because I want to be able to get this here. We're lacking 55 minerals at the moment. Well, I wouldn't be able to call it Deep Space Nine Draconian. That would be the Federation designation. I would have to call it Terak Nor. How was my week? My week has been entirely acceptable. Not the best week on record, but certainly not the worst. Oh, hello. Most of the asteroid has been laser chiseled with great precision into the likeness of a penis. Now, of a small Cardassian temple or large shrine. A shrine to the Untold, the great destroyer deity of old Cardassian faiths. The temple has been tumbling through the quiet of space for far longer than we've been capable of spaceflight, which is disturbing at best, terrifying at worst. Naturally, the science officer, Iloja, urges us to search for more stellar objects that match the characteristics of this space temple, and has uploaded a list of likely candidates in nearby systems in our situation log. Then looking, we
Situation
shall
log
go.
updated.
Our operatives targeting the Bajoran Second Republic's orbital infrastructure have successfully disabled a station orbiting the Baval. Bajoran Second Republic's intelligence agencies were not alerted to our involvement, instead blaming local criminal elements, which means their own citizens, being the dirty, filthy criminals that they are. Right, let's up our minerals. That's always going to be the first thing that we try and do, I suspect. Tweeting Dev says, this is interesting.
Star system charted.
Mind showing the early game military ships that I have? They're very basic at this point, but no, not at all. I don't mind at all. Yeah, let's zoom it in. It's just little Hideki classes. That's all we have at the moment. I think we're currently researching the destroyer. Yes, there we go. I've got 2 months remaining on that, and I will build one. And our early game stations look like a Nor station. Ooh, a very low poly Nor station. Yeah, make it better. New Horizons, better. Let's take a look at the mining stations.
It's a
they're from
rather
the stock game. I'm
presumptuous
sad.
name, isn't it? Destroyer. I can see your ship from up here, and it doesn't look that big. Well, at least it makes up for it in aggressiveness. Destroyers are very versatile and can equip a very wide range of different weapons. They are also the first ship you possess that can equip consoles. Powerful little components that boost your ship in a specific way.
Yes, understood. Let's get ourselves a... Ooh, Starbase Upkeep -5. Yes, I'll do that. Let's take a look at our ship designer. There is our destroyer, which is theoretically a cooler class, but doesn't look like it at all. That's fine. What does our secondary hull look like? Oh, it has to be like that way. That's okay.
Construction complete.
Let's take a couple of wave disruptors here. Can't have any other weapons here. Basic photonic torpedo. So what do these do? These are light beams, and we don't have any at the moment, which is just disgusting.
Star system charted.
Hardened force fields sound lovely. What in the blue segment? Low profile signature stealth hull. Secondary navigational deflector. These all do different things. Warp speed is better. Sublight speed is better. Evasion is better. And tracking is better. Tracking, please. We can have an operations station, which is daily armor regen. Yes, I'll take that. What's this? Yes, research it.
Star system
Ticket is
charted.
fine. Yo-Yo Dime 5, that's the best one that we can have at the moment. Yes, we'll take our polarized hull plating. Yes, the stealth thruster. Yep, everything seems fine here. Let's save the Coolinor.
Situation log updated.
Daisy. It's crew report that a stellar object not unlike the Shrine of Ontol. Let us investigate. Auto upgrade. Let's just save that again quickly. Very good.
Construction complete.
Well, Science Vessel, you're here, but I'd like you to go and research other things first, so why don't you just carry on doing what you're doing? Okay, let's get more food, because food is always going to be a problem for the Cardassians. Let's also take more food over here, and more energy production. Ooh, look at all these things. Fantastic. More domination, please. Governor level cap is increased, and
Technology.
strength of our
secured.
empire instills fear in lesser beings. We get plus 20 acceptance when diplomatically subjugating other empires. In addition, our subject opinion of us is increased. Yes, please. Upgrade this building, we will do so. Ah, the silent enemy. Now, I can't remember what we're supposed to do here. Remind me of horseshoe crabs, says Ebenezer. Yes, the Hideki isn't the most wonderful design. Hello, Altaran. How are you today? Q is indeed my advisor, and he's a difficult sausage. Surrender now, the Federation will reign supreme. We shall see, Bernie Bear, we shall see. Can't wait to get the Galore class. I agree with you. Galore class is pure class. It's glorious, in fact. Right, where do we want to go with this? Do we want to try and follow the ship, leave orbit, or attempt to follow the ship? I think we're going to... Ooh. We'll wait for the ship to return, see what happens. 2 days pass and the crew of the Digon grows convinced the aliens have no plans to return. On the third day, the ship's sensors detect another surge in subspace activity before the alien ship drops out next to the CNV Digon. The vessel raises its shields and powers up what appears to be a weapon system. Oh my. Well, let's try and hail them. We're a science ship. The Digon's communication officer repeats on all frequencies a hail to the alien vessel. Bridge crew awaits response in the tense silence with only the hum of the ship's engines in the background. An alert chimes. The alien ship has powered its engines and has once again entered warp. Accepting that the aliens do not wish to be contacted, Captain Tessel Goris orders a course to be plotted to the next system. The physics department looks forward to reviewing the subspace data gathered during the encounter. A little bit of physics research there, and it has taken us to the next level. What does an optical computer do? I don't know. Electrostatic fusion power core, transport hub. We'll take the optical computer. And there is something here. There's an unidentified empire. Oh, I look forward to finding out what you are. Ooh, there's dilithium up here. That's going to be useful. We want to take that. You with the face. Grab that system before anybody else does. It's a different Alteran, I'm afraid to say, Hayden. It's not the Alteran we know and love. Although I must say, I'm quite fond of this one too. Right, Cardassia. Is there any point having... No. No, I don't think there is. You ships, upgrade yourselves.
Vessels upgraded.
Very good. Let's go to the shipyard. I would like a destroyer. They're pretty expensive. 675. Oh, hello. Despite our best hopes, we're not alone in the galaxy. Our biosphere is not the only one able to support life. There may be endless perversions of what we call life out there. Efforts to catalogue other life forms and biospheres are already underway, but various influences urge us to focus on surveying of habitable, life-bearing worlds. Well, yes, fine, we'll do it. I think what I might do is I might just hold off on building anything else for a little while. By virtue of the fact... Well, that's not entirely true.
Construction complete.
Well, let's sabotage the Bajorans. Right, first and foremost, I need more minerals. There's another thing that gives me minerals here. Yes, there is. Very nice. Okay. You do the mineral thing. Do the mineral dance. There are not 4 lights. Indeed, there are 5. It's the Trill or Beta Z. Ooh, interesting. Do we know what Dreadnought or Titan class we have for the Cardassians? I don't know that. Alright, we've got to investigate the Gamma Menace, and we'll do so now. What's happening over at Regulac? Ooh, excellent. Operatives targeting the Bajoran Second Republic's orbital infrastructure have successfully disabled a station orbiting Bajor. The Bajoran Second Republic's intelligence agencies were not alerted to our involvement, instead blaming local criminal elegant criminals. Yet again, that's wonderful. Let's take a basic engineering lab. Over on Cardassia, let's see what's happening over here. Wouldn't want people to be unemployed, would we? The devil makes work for idle civilians. There we go. Let's grab that for more mineral production. Our leader has gained a level. Isn't that nice? You behaving yourself over here? Yes, of course you are. And you, do you have plenty to do? Yes, you do. Over at Garalis, this fine gentleman over here is going to be unemployed.
Construction complete.
Let's take a power plant over there. And you, it might be better if we get an engineering lab. Regulac, more engineering. Very good. You, we need a society. Oh, doesn't matter, we don't have any cash.
Anomaly found.
Spent all my cash again, sorry.
A foreign power is hailing us.
Hello, foreign. Oh, the Sangethi have contacted us. We found them up here. Hello. Right, let's see how you feel about us. You don't like us because you're xenophobic. You don't like the fact that we've closed borders. Let's try opening our borders to you. There you go, bros. There you go. Still minus 33. There's a bit of border friction there. Let's try a little trade deal. I'd like your communications. I'll give you yours if you give me... Yeah, okay.
Star system
Excellent.
charted.
That's really nice. I like that. I'm going to try and make friends with him. Next hull stage construction. Yep, I'll take that. I'm going to keep working on the Tenketh here.
Technology.
How about a trade deal? Would you like to do a research agreement? Or a research agreement? No, you wouldn't like to do that. That's fine.
Construction complete.
A biolab there. Yes, more research. Yes. Right, ground to space weaponry. That sounds like something that I absolutely must have. We will also take the command station thingamajiggy.
When I signed the Pact of Alliance...
Master Chief, thank you so much for subscribing. That's really good of you. Speaking of subscribing, over on Twitch, I don't think it's tomorrow, but the day afterwards on the 9th of September, September is happening, so if anybody has had the inkling to subscribe and you have previously been a free subscriber, you can upgrade your subscription to a full one for $1, I believe. Immense ragged plains of shadow drift across Dwarven 3's face. They are cast not by clouds, but by sheets of organic material drifting through the upper layers of the atmosphere, hinged, or rather jointed, to allow for a small degree of articulation. Fascinating. Okay, what do we get next? Star-Lords. Strength of your... Oh, we've already got that one. We need to take Colonial Viceroys. Right, I'm absolutely delighted that we took this particular world. You've never seen the Tenkethi? The Tenkethi, they're fairly prevalent in Stowe. Yeah, the Tenkethi, if we take a look at them, you see these fellows here. They are fairly prevalent in Star Trek Online. You do see a fair amount of them. Looks like they've opened their borders to us. They're letting us do our thing. So hopefully, we've only just met. But I suspect, as time progresses, we'll be able to make some friends with them. At least I hope so, anyway. Let's guarantee their independence. It'll cost us influence. No, I don't like that. I'm not doing that. We've detected the presence of an alien civilization on Dorvan 5 in the Dorvan system. They appear to be in the early space age, as evidenced by the many primitive satellites orbiting their homeworld. Oh, fresh meat for the grinder. Their nation-states are on a path toward joining together in a global government, and it's likely only a matter of time before they venture beyond their world and join the galactic community. We should consider building an observation post. I think we will. Were you doing anything useful? Okay. A number of scientists across the Cardassian Union believe they have identified signs of a change in the timeline, following a wave of chronoton radiation being detected sweeping across the quadrant at supernatural velocities. So far, no one has been able to identify the cause of the change. Okay. Gul, you could go different tradition path now. Don't know what you mean by that. Oh, I should have gone for the fabricator. Sorry, guys. I'll do that next.
Construction complete.
Right. Have you finished doing things there? Yes, you have. I need you to go over here and grab that particular place, because we're going to want these primitives. Let's see what the scumbags look like. Oh, I can't see yet, can I? I need to build the thingamajigger first. Oh, I can see. Hang on. There's a way. There's a way. Contacts. Dorvans. That's very green of you. Army damage minus 20%. That's going to be useful when I liberate them. You're building things. That's fine. Nobody is unemployed currently. Okay, let's try sabotaging the Bajoran Republic's starships.
Anomaly found.
Oh my, another anomaly. Lovely. Let's just see how Bajor are doing. Their fleet power is superior to ours. Oh my. Okay, we'll have to save up a little bit. We can't have that. We can't have that at all. Well, I suppose I could change this, couldn't I? I could go to Fabricator. There we are. Brocode says, great videos today. I really enjoyed them. I really like the Berg playthrough. Don't let those Bajorans get me down. I'll try not to. Uh-oh. Some evidence of our involvement remained unaccounted for. Perhaps the Bajorans know of our plans now. Let's take a look at Tzenkethi ships and see what they look like. Oh, they look like, oh yeah, they look like these, okay.
Technology secured.
Heavy hull construction, please. And let's take a look at their stations. Yep, let's send an away team. Okay, that's fairly standardized. More research to do. Next stage hull construction is complete. Let's take engineering labs. Ooh. Let's confront the Packlet. Oh no! The captain must complete the repairs to the vessel alone or be killed. This is a disaster. They are smart. They are looking for things that make them go. We need more computer things. Attempt to intimidate the Packlet. Yes, yes, you are strong, he mutters, before lowering the ship's shields. Captain Tekel is successfully beamed aboard the Dagond, where she orders the helm to proceed to the next survey target. That could have gone better. Packlet ship was mostly repaired, though Captain Goris's efforts. It appears that it's ready to move off, following their failure to hold their hostage. Demand research database. Give it! Very good, got a little bit more research there. And let's build a destroyer. Hey, Master Chief, welcome back.
Construction complete.
And welcome yourself back to your PC. Right, let's take you over to this place. Start building some mining thingamajiggers. Should have bombed the annoying people back to the Stone Age and kept them there. Yes, I probably should. Bajorans must be brought to heel, says Sweeting Dev. Yes, I agree. But they're unfriendly. Why are they unfriendly to us? What have we ever done to you? Well, they don't like the fact that we're xenophobic bigots, or they're xenophobic bigots, I'm not sure which. They don't like the closed borders, they don't like the border friction, they don't like their claims, or they don't like our claims on them. Encountered some more stuff. Would you like to... Okay, so I need to be greater than superior to them. Which, in my opinion, I am, but clearly they don't agree. Cretins. We'll just have to bomb their world into dust, it'll be fine.
Technology secured.
More technology, yes please. Let's take... capacity... Oh, yes, these are very useful.
Construction complete.
Construction is complete. Wondrous. Let's take the research station. Let's take the mining stations over here.
Technology secured.
Why can't I build mining stations around some of these worlds? What's happening? Oh, it's because we haven't got rhodinium yet. Okay, fair enough. We've got the engineering lab. What's next? Oh, advanced destroyer prototype, you say? Receiving a transmission from the Denobulan Unity. Hello. Don't threaten us. We'll take that.
Star system charted.
Excellent. We've charted another system. Where are the Denobulans? Oh, they're up here. They're not a problem. Not a problem at all. Oh, they've closed their borders to us, which has kicked our ship into touch, sadly.
Construction complete.
On the surface of some of our worlds, we can upgrade our labs. This construction ship isn't doing much at the moment, so I would like an observation post, if you please. Are we ready to enlighten the Bajorans? Sadly, we're not even close. Speaking of that, have we got our first destroyer yet? We have. It just looks a little bit bigger, really. There's not a lot of difference. It's a Hideki front with a what looks like a galore body. I don't really like that. Right, what's next? Slave markets? You're a Terran. You were born a slave and you'll die a slave. Intendant Kira.
Technology secured.
Well, what's this one? Our vassal's entire infrastructure lies bare in front of us. Every vassal. Okay, that's not necessarily what we want. Okay, all quite useful. Quite simply put, we're going to need more ships. We should take a look at our ship designer and see if there's anything that we need to change.
Construction complete.
Can we get little weapons yet? No, we can't. How irksome. We need light beams.
Construction.
Operation Station is still the best thing that we've got here, as is this, as are these. That's fine then, okay. Yeah, no changes required on our ships at present. Right, from what we remember of Bajor, sadly we can't see. Ah, look, we've got our observation post. How nice. Let's observe.
Anomaly found.
Yep, research the anomaly, always. Right, observation post. Look, what can we do? We can indoctrinate them into our ways. It does cost us a little bit, but I'd like to do so before I, well, take them. Do you know what? Sod it, we'll take them now. But in order to take them, we will need some armies. Let's build 3 assault armies. I think that's all we're going to really need. Damn. Yeah, the Bajorans are going to be well aware of what we've been playing at. Are you doing anything right now, science ship? You're not. Okay. Let's see if we can get you over here. Survey this, and then kind of go over in this general direction. Piracy, you say? But where? Only we knew where they were. Cardassian Brotherhood. Now we could, in order to try and help me somewhat with regards to cost, there are a few things that we're going to be able to do once we've finished researching. Someone used a mining laser beam from orbit approximately 5,000 years ago to carve a large body of writing into the surface of Alcor. The massive script covers a large portion of the moon's upper hemisphere and appears to be a short story chronicling the difficult life of an alien mercenary. That is fascinating.
Enemy presence exposed.
There's the Phantom Dickheads. What kind of fleet power do you have? 194. Our fleet is marginally better than theirs.
Technology secured.
So it looks like it's probably here.
Station under attack.
Oh, trading centre, you say. Latinum. Diplomacy or slavery? We need that divergent path because we need to be able to enslave.
Anomaly found.
Yes, please research the anomaly. You know how I feel about them. Right, quickly go and destroy that station.
Attacking enemy assets.
So this is going to take a hot minute. While we're at it, let's go to Cardassia. Click on the wrong thing because that's kind of what we do. Go here, and I really want another destroyer. Let's just wait. Good morning, James. How are you today? Get an admiral. Oh, that's a good idea. Yes, I should really do that. Let's... Oh god, I retreated. I'm such a fool. I pressed the wrong button. It was a foolish mistake. Right, you. Let's assign leader. Let's get one. What can you do? Fire rate, evasion, sublight speed plus 20. Yes, please. Right, are you as upgraded as you can be? I don't know.
Tactical retreat. Construction complete.
Right, you've done what I wanted you to do. Let's go. Got to stop these guys doing terrible things to my mining stations, and then we'll go back there. grab another destroyer. It was a gullish mistake. It was foolish, wasn't it? Can I set ships to auto-explore? Not yet, I'm afraid. That's something that I have to do manually, sadly. Go, fleet. Set this to normal speed so I can watch. Ooh, beautiful torpedoes. We're definitely winning.
Situation log updated.
I've got something timed, so I should pause. Let's take a look at this. Go track on map. Zoom out. Where is the planet? Oh, there it is. Garalis. What kind of ship do I need for the rescue mission? It needs to be a science ship. I think we should have a science ship fairly free. We do. Get to Garalis, research the project. Get back here. Click back on our fleet and press play again. Damn near finished them off. And we have finished them off. Very good. Now let's get over here and stop the pirates from coming back full stop. Our construction ships aren't really doing very much at the moment, so why don't I have this one come over and build research stations. Do we have...
Technology secured.
Oh, Xeno-Relations Technology Breakthrough. Legate Dalket, my name is Sivon Entek, and I've been leading a team researching advanced studies into non-Cardassian behavioural trends. I'm pleased to announce that we've made substantial breakthrough, offering us a number of potential applications to pursue. Well, can you provide a bit more information as to the directions that we can go here? This is the very first step in a list of technologies that deal with interspecies diplomacy, cooperation and trade. Selecting this path allows for the research of benefits to trade attractiveness, unique modules, special buildings and much more. This option can't be selected by xenophobe empires, which I am one of. This and the Ministry of Intelligence, this specialisation opens up a path of technologies that deal with slavery, authority and control. It is vital for empires that want to maximise the productivity for their slaves, even at the expense of future relations and commerce. This option can't be selected by xenophiles. Ministry of Intelligence, please. Thank you very much. Right, we have new research to do. Let's take command stations, and we'll also take claim influence. No, we won't. We'll take Biolab. Right, this construction ship isn't really doing very much at the moment. Based on what I can see over here, I would like to take Monarch, if you please. Ooh, in fact, no, I've changed my mind. Do not take Monarch. Take Miser first and then take Monarch, and we will build some shipyards there because, you know. Right, let's take a look at you now. You're now inferior in many ways to us. I like that. Our fleet should be on the way to defeat this base. And overall, they're looking in pretty good nick.
Construction complete.
Very good. We've got a new ship as well. Everything is the Cardassians the second that they see it. I agree. James says, yeah, I'm good, but even better, we've got power now, and had a heavy thunderstorm last night. Oh my. While taking out the power. Oh my. You're about to have a burrito? Oh man. First one did sound too Federation, I agree. Why is Bajor still not conquered? Asks Beskar. Well, because they're surprisingly strong. I know, bastards. I don't like it any more than you do, my friend. Oh, we've only got +1 food. Wow. Wow. Too many citizens, not enough nom nom. Well, I suppose we could build food on some of these unoccupied areas. Let's sabotage planetary infrastructure, because we're having relatively good success with that. Right. Yeah, you'll get there in time, that's fine. You're doing things, you're doing things, you're doing things, you're very busy, you're very busy. Actually, what are you doing right now? Our research station's fine, fine.
Technology secured.
Oh, hello. Destroy a prototype. Legate Dalket. My name is Eliana Revok, and I've been leading the design team on board the new prototype. I'm pleased to announce that the prototype is complete and offers us a number of potential applications to pursue, which could change the unique way our vessel is produced. Okay, fair enough. Please let us know the following avenues you wish us to develop. Faster production, cheaper, or just tougher? Okay, James, you have a lovely day at work, my friend. I think I might just go with tougher. The Borg aren't going to be a problem here, Tanker. The Borg aren't in this particular map to my knowledge. But I think we'll make them tougher.
Secured.
Good. More technology has been secured. Let's take the variant system next. We're just beautifully pushing through. Well, this Alcor, Monarch and Mizar are things that I definitely need. Psi Draconis up there is something that's going to be useful to us as well. What are you doing? Oh, yes, you're researching. Fine. Alright. My Senkethi friends. We're going to close borders to you. We'll declare you our rivals. And do you know what we're going to do? We're also going to... Can we declare these guys our rivals? Is that a thing? No, they won't let us. That's fine. Okay, well, I need my fleets to meet in the Dorvan system. And indeed the Union Transport Fleet as well. More technology has been secured. Command stations. Oh dear. Things haven't been working out for us. Molecular phase inverter. What's not to like? How does it feel? Finally leading the glorious Cardassian Union. It feels okay, doesn't it? It feels okay, doesn't Snow? It does. SD501 says, at least in Star Trek Armada 3, Cardassian ships behave exactly like most Fedi ships. They do, they do. Not exactly. They're a little bit more forward-firing in the way that they go, but they do have good arcs of fire, and that's something that we, based on the design of the Cardassian ships, we expected them to be a little bit that way inclined. Whether we're right or not, you'll have to look to Memory Alpha, which its information is a little spotty, really. There are only 3 real kind of canon Cardassian ships, if you discount the computer games, which I would submit that most people do. Drill rampage! That sounds fun.
Updated.
What's this situation like? Okay, so we better track you on the map. That's down here at blah, blah, blah. So what do we need? What do we need down here? Based on what I can see, I actually need you down here. What do I need to research this? Construction ship in orbit, okay. You come down here and then we'll do the researchy McDoodle. We've got 2 construction ships on the go here. No, stop that. There we go. So you, the thing that I want you to do here is research the project in this system. Someone based their Tenkethy on the Stowe versions, it seems. They did, yes. Oh, we can either have Unity or we can have Minerals. Minerals because I want a bigger fleet. 2 more destroyers. Now. Oh, only 1. Nearly 2, though. Nearly 2. Right, where's my fleet? Here it is.
Anomaly found.
Yes, research it. Right, start bombardment.
Technology secured. Star system charted.
Okay, got a biolab here. We could do an interstellar academy, or we can have more core sector systems. We'll take more core sector systems because I plan on taking everybody's stuff. Right, this science ship over here. Well, what can you do? I think I'd like you to go down here and start surveying some of these systems, please. There you go, that's giving you plenty of jobs. Okay, the drill rampage. You've got 2 jumps? Yes, you've got 2 jumps. Fleets, I would like you to merge if you please. You should go and join that fleet. Assault army, you can come over here. What have we got? Oh, there's only... Spiral wave disruptor, indeed. It's more commonly referred to as a phaser. In fact, it is referred to as a phaser more often than a spiral wave disruptor, or a disruptor indeed. Gold Beijur's missing its North space station. It is, and soon it shall have it. It tests me, and I shall have it. Right, let's land the armies. We'll subjugate this world. Cardassia, more destroyers, please. They do have a good amount of combat width, which is a little bit concerning. Let's keep an eye on this.
Invasion commenced.
Oh no, we should win this with ease. Yeah, I wondered if more garrisons would pop up, but they certainly haven't done so.
Ground invasion force has seized a planet.
The Xenos are no match for us. We have successfully invaded Doran. Wondrous. Some scum are unemployed. I'm not going to force you to migrate anywhere. Right, let's take a look at the species that we have in our empire. Yes, chattel slavery. Let's set your rights. I don't really mind where you live. We can't change that. Yeah, no population controls, colonization. Yeah, it's going to be forbidden. And indeed, you are slaves. Very good. weak, you're deviance, you're nomadic, traditional, industrious, and you have a continental preference. That's fine. Very good. Right, fleet, off you go. Army, I'm going to have you landed here, because the last thing that I want is for you to be cretins. Why are you being forced to migrate elsewhere? What's going on there? I don't want you to migrate elsewhere. Let's try and upgrade our worlds a little bit. Bejor, what's going on with you? Your fleet power is still equivalent to mine, so... Draken says, I really must put some time into learning how to play this game properly, as it does look fun when you know how to. Yeah, it is. See if you can trade star maps for star maps. Yeah, okay. For a trade deal. It's, communication information, effectively. Oh, they won't go for it. Not even a little bit. What about you, fine fellows? Oh, you don't like us at all. No one's going to do any trading with me. Unemployment! How dare you? Let's upgrade this building to a hydroponic. But you, how about we build a reassembled ship's shelter as quickly as possible. How's it going? Says Solar. It's going well, my man. It's going well. Inactive buildings, yes, I know. Primitive factories. Stop generating unrest! You're building a starbase. We've got another Unity thing. Clandestine slave meetings at night raise levels of defiance towards superiors, and missing goods can mean only one thing. The slaves on Doran 5 are radicalizing, spreading dissent and discord among their peers, and fear to the rest of the population. Whatever they're up to, it can't be good. Damn it, Doran 5!
Found.
Yes, research.
Special project complete.
We managed to stop the excavator before it broke down. It's a remarkable piece of machinery with a smooth surface covered in diamonds. At first glance, the whole drill seems to be like one solid piece, but it's simply so well put together that you can't notice the grooves and joints. Our engineers are able to reverse engineer some of this technology. Yeah, that's lovely. Let's have a propaganda broadcast. Our people.
Construction complete.
Fleets, I'm going to want you to join. Join your power. I've got quite enough influence to take this, but I'd like to take Bar Diesel because it's starting to ring off Bejor then. Second order fleet has been fully repaired. Good. No upgrades required at this point in time. Guys, if I go into my ship design here and I go to my destroyer, there's a bunch of weapons that I can't have here. So what are these likely to be? They're auxiliary weapons of some form. So Is it just that I haven't had the capacity to research any of them yet? And if not, do you know where they come from? Are they likely to be physics or engineering? Holding shift does indeed. Let's... try and sabotage one of their ships. Okay. Fleet is already at full strength, no concerns there. We do have another 10 points to play with this particular fleet, so let's have a think about that.
Complete.
We'll wait for another destroyer, which takes, what, 2 points? Oh, it takes 10. Oh my god. So we'll take one more destroyer. Something that we can do on Cardassia. What about Goralis? How about Doran?
Technology secured.
A true victory is to make your enemies see they were wrong to
Oh,
oppose
Toby.
you in the first place.
He says...
To force
Scroll
them
down. Hello, Gul. Sorry I'm late. I've been watching my favourite streamer. Who have you been watching? Is it Shaq? I wanted to watch him as well. Come to see your stream. How's it going? How are you? I'm good, thank you so much. I'm just going to need to tab out so I can press new messages. I use something called Restream Chat, and if somebody is good enough to donate, it sticks me just above being able to see the donation, then I have to scroll around. A deep cover operative in the Bajoran Second Republic assigned to the Dakur successfully triggered a catastrophic drive failure, destroying the vessel. The operative, brainwashed to appear as a barely competent, borderline neurotic, served as a junior technician aboard the Dakur. Upon activation of his submerged personality, the operative altered an engineering maintenance roster and assigned himself to the essential maintenance task. The asset was lost, alongside all members of the Dakur's crew. Magnificent stuff. Magnificent. Let's go for planetary administration. That's going to be useful to us. Make sure your science vessels have a science officer. Yes, yes, and indeed yes, they do. I don't know why you keep telling me that, because it would tell me on this little screen here, 501st, it would tell me if they didn't have a science officer. And they're all doing things at the moment. They're all either surveying. You can see they've got a list of things that they need to do. In fact, if you hover over here, you can see what their tasks are. There you go. Orders, orders, and indeed orders. So yeah, they do all have tasks. Oh, Broadbent.
Construction complete.
More construction complete. Let's just take a look on Cardassia again. I really should start upgrading these. Let's do that. And I think I'm just going to clear some of these slums, specifically the ones where power generation is. We're doing okay at the moment. We might not be forever. Oh, an industrial fabricator. What do you do? You produce 2 minerals, and build speed is increased.
Technology secured.
Oh my.
Situation log updated.
I'd like advanced tactical starship, please. Let's build a dilithium refinery here. Ah, we found some more scum. I mean, valued workers. Okay, that's the Hypergium power plant, you say? Let's start doing some resource exploitation. I'm going to have you move here, and I'm actually going to build a food thing. Round to space weapon area, you say? Yeah, I wanted a food thing, didn't I? Food? Food? There you are. Where's this inactive building? Can you stop being inactive buildings? Okay, we need a planetary administration here, we really do. But we also need 350 stuff for it, which is fine. Improbable ceramics. Let's track that on map. It's over here. I'll tell you what, why don't you just do the project now? The object is a teapot. That's nice. You've ruined it for me. How are you doing? Fleet power is equivalent. Naval capacity is inferior. Technology level is inferior. Good. Now we can build one more destroyer, which I keep meaning to do, but I haven't. Detailed surface scans of the planet have identified a large impact crater containing the wreckage of several ancient starships of unknown design. Ships appear to be completely devoid of life support systems, leading us to suspect that they were either unusually large drones or controlled by some form of artificial intelligence. Cool. Super cool. Now, Dorvan. Still need to upgrade you. But it requires 5 pops, and we've only got 3. Well, let's not worry about that. Is there anybody else we can make friends with? Tenketh. Oh, can you stop being so bloody tossbaggy? How about you? You hate me. Oh, Bajor hates me the least out of all of them. That's going to change. You're unemployed. It would be nice to get more food. We're definitely going to need it, as you can see. Dacia. Oh, excuse me, Garalis. There, you're building things. Let's grab that biolab.
Star system charted.
Yeah, I really need to be more on top of things here. What's going on with you? Oh, you're building something, so that's fine. No problem there. Food. Regulac. You're unemployed, but you're going to be employed shortly. And Dorvan, you just need more population. Resource storage is full on energy. I don't understand why
Star system charted.
always seems to look at the chat when I write something not intended for him. Well, you know, you can manually resettle some Cardis onto Dorvan, otherwise the natives leaves, you might lose the planet. Oh, that's... How do I go about doing that, folks? Good night, Darth. So, if I was to go to Garalis here, Okay, what do I need least of all at the moment? Well, energy, evidently. How do I... Oh, resettle. Oh, look, Dorvan. And I'd like you to move here. In fact, we'll move you there.
Technology secured.
Oh my, this is very useful. I didn't know we could do this. Cardassia Prime, is there anybody useless here? A little bit of society research that we can probably go without. Let's put you there. There we go. I think they've been resettled now. That's nice. Let's grab a new mining network. That should up things for us. Let's just go to Dorvan, make sure that they have resettled. No. Do I need to press the OK button or something? Try it one more time. You. Ah! They must have a planetary administration to be valid targets for resettlement. Which, of course, they don't have at the moment. This could be a problem. We might lose Dorvan. Got a science ship that's doing nothing. So why don't you get to this nebula?
Construction complete.
Here. Yeah. 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 Can I just poke this species and make them breed? Hey! Breed, assholes! Let's just set your rights. Population controls, no population controls. That's something I wanted to check. Because I wanted to make sure that they would boink. As I say, folks, I don't think I can resettle. And the reason that I say that is if I press resettle now. I'll try one more time. Let's put you there. There. Will this work? Oh, it did work. It actually did. In spite of the fact that it says must have a planetary administration to be valid, it does work. There you go, kids. Don't bother reading things. They're always lying to you. Let's have you resettled as well. Oh. Well, he's growing now anyway. Fine. There you go, thanks folks. Ooh. The Zion Menace. We should probably research that. You. I must have this world. And you, I'm going to want mining stations here. I'm going to want mining stations here. I'm going to want you to take this world. Let's try sabotaging a Bajoran starship again. That means from the planet I'm taking them from. Okay, right, cool, good to know. We haven't been growing fast enough. This is... I've been bad. I've been bad. I really should have kind of colonised far past... Well, at least taken control of areas far past where I've taken control of. It is most perturbing.
A foreign power is hailing us.
Oh, hello, Breens. there's the Breen. Let's take a look at them. They don't dislike us.
Foreign power is hailing us.
Okay. Allurians. Your kind won't threaten us. I'm going to open my borders to you, my Breen friends. I'm going to offer you a trade deal. I'd like your communications. Thank you so much. Oh god, I'm going to kill them all. We will achieve unity, don't stand in our way. Okay, so the Breen are kind of... They're kind of into us. Let's see how they feel about research pact. Oh, not even a little bit good. Let's take a science console. All sorts of things. Operatives fail to successfully sabotage the military assets. Alright, so you guys probably don't like us very much. The Breen are our only real hope at the moment. Who the hell are you? Their fleet power is superior to ours.
Construction complete.
Want another destroyer? Yes, thank you, Breens. Breen. How do you feel about a migration treaty? No, you won't have any of it. Okay, so it will increase their trust of us. It will cost us some influence.
Anomaly found.
I'm going to do it, and the reason that I'm going to do it, folks, is because I need at least one ally at this end of the galaxy. No one else likes us. In fact, we're pretty uniformly hated by folks, and that isn't cool. I don't like it. That science ship is no longer doing anything, so let's have it go over here. I think that'll do you for the time being. Morn. It is morn indeed. Don't trust the Breen. Everyone tells me while I'm trusting the Breen. So I just finished with a week-long binge of Armada 3 and DS9. Well done, that man, says Jester. Thank you. I think we've. I think our team's done a great job. I really do. Could always be better, and I certainly hope that our next project will be even better. Oh, Desaria, what kind of sickening race do you have? Desaria. Oh my, look at you. Well, soon you'll be mine. You know the rules. You're doing things. Are you doing things? Yes, you're doing things. I've got you doing things now. Oh, hello. This particular asteroid has is an exosolar capture and appears to have been washed by some kind of exotic radiation as it plummeted through interstellar space before finally setting in the Caroli system. The original source of this radiation remains unknown, but the CMV Traeger has been able to pick up a wealth of physics data by studying it. How nice.
Situation log updated.
Natal has entered the Regulon system and its crew report that a stellar object, not unlike the Shrine to the Untold, is indeed orbiting the star. How lovely. Now, once you've done that, once you've done all of that, I'd like you to come here and grab this. Wondrous. Notorious backstabbers. Well, so are the Cardassians, so, you know, at least I'm in good company. Allying with the Breen and Temerians to create a
Technology
unified front
secured.
against the Feds and Klingons would be pretty useful. It may well be, Tuzzy. Cardassian rules, I see, I take. Yeah, it seems entirely fair, does it not? Minefield and appropriate torpedo. I would like an appropriate torpedo, please. Nothing worse than an inappropriate torpedo. Let's upgrade
Special
our
project
mineral
complete.
production. After almost giving up hope, studying the accursed ceramic object for so long, we have reached a breakthrough. The object isn't really there. It's rather a projection from a higher dimension. Analysing it, it's the shadow of a fourth-dimensional object. We've accumulated enough data to decrypt the message. The object teaches us how to improve in all fields of research. The only question now is, who sent this information? That's cool as a cucumber. Right, finish surveying this system. Survey this one. Survey this one. Survey this one. Survey this one. Survey this one, survey this one, and survey this one. And there your orders may come to an end for a little bit. Commander Baincheer, he says, I look forward to your conquest of the galaxy. Or I'll get destroyed. One of the two. Oh, we're still really lacking in resources. I'm not impressed with myself. Not impressed with myself at all. Look at this. Hover over Bajor and their fleet power is equivalent to ours. What kind of topsy-turvy lunacy is this? Maybe I should give you a little bit of experience. Yeah, come on. You can only have 70 fleet limit at the moment, and that's just simply not good enough. So these guys are spread in that direction. Hello, Breen friends. How about that research agreement? No. Can't do a coalition at the moment because they just simply won't have it. They're very wary of us. All races that you conquer are probably going to get booted from your planets because they're set as unwanted. You have to change that in what the races can do. Okay, do I do that in species?
Technology secured. Star system charted.
I don't see them as undesirables. Yeah, they're not set as undesirables. See, this would get rid of them. Slaves doesn't usually. A research agreement with a Breen would be out of character for them, but do you know what? You've got to try, haven't you?
Construction complete.
More construction is complete. I love it. It's like our mineral production is going up a little bit. Species is not being purged. So there you go, Bernie Bear. Because they're not set as undesirables, they're not being purged. I think if I set them as undesirables, here in the citizenship thing, all pops of this species will be systematically purged. So if we've just got them as slaves, then that shouldn't be a problem for us, to my knowledge. As always, do correct me if I'm wrong. Yes, kill the crystally things. Uh-oh, what have I ridiculous? Ah, we're okay. If they die, they die. See you later, Dark. You have a nice one, my man. Oh god, our leader was killed. That is unbelievable stuff. Exactly the opposite of what we wanted to happen. Oh, that's absolutely infuriating. That is enraging. I'm fucking furious about that. Absolutely fucking furious.
Construction complete.
I was rewatching the I Am Tired of Lies cutscene from TNG Outcast. It's slightly confused, but a clear comment on conversion therapy and a society will force the ideal of normal on others. Well, I don't think society forces it. Typically in the West, particularly in the West, our society doesn't enforce an idea of normal. There are various degrees of normality, of course. I mean, you know, if you're human, you're fairly normal, unless you've got an arm growing out the top of your head or something that is very, very unusual. However, different people choose to live different lifestyles. Most people tend to live in a fairly similar lifestyle. And some people choose to live in a slightly different lifestyle. And is that normal? I suppose it's not, because it is not the norm. But something not being the norm doesn't necessarily make it worse. Let's do... disrupt relations with the... No, none of those are good. We'll just keep targeting the Bajorans. My leader was probably killed by the Obsidian Order, more than likely. We are sausages like that. Some inactive buildings. Oh, looks like our pops are migrating all over the shop now. Has everybody moved to Dorvan? No. Not even a little bit. Let's upgrade this thing. Oh, why won't you... As soon as you're done, I will be able to build the next state of building. Play the Klingons and you regularly get events for your admirals and science ship researchers where a crew member challenges them to a duel to the death. Nice. Gul, tell the coppers. What am I telling the coppers? Oh wow, that's a lot of potentially habitable worlds. This could be useful to us. I've got a construction ship over here not doing anything. Obsidian Order Oversight Committee. Ah, there we go. Yes. Fantastic. We destroyed our enemies. What? Why can't we build research stations? Fine, fine. Ooh. Very good. More researchy stuff. Okay, so these ships have been repaired. What's going on with your shields? Probably slowly growing. Slowly. Ooh. A Class M arid over here. What kind of planets does it look like we have? Okay, continental.
Anomaly found.
Yes, feel free. That looks like an arid planet. Yes,
secured.
20 slot arid planet. What are you? Pelagic. Okay, not so good. And oh no, that's the star.
Situation log updated.
You're a continental planet as well. This is a really interesting planetary body. 4 habitable planets. 4, I tell you. Ooh, research. Description whip. Okay. Better take a look at our ship designer, just on the off chance that we got some. Ha 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 ha. Oh no. Still can't bloody get these things. $610 hit points. Yeah, there's nothing that really improves things.
Construction complete.
To such a point that I should be I suppose conducive to it all. Oh well. Ooh. Let's grab an ascension perk. I suspect that I'm going to want technological ascendancy, research speed, yes please. It's always the first one I go for. Get the maximum benefit if it's early on.
Technology secured.
Oh, a new legate. I'm not going to get involved in that. Yes please, shields, I need those. I was playing the mod list for Sundays, but I'm now playing stock as it went a bit unstable. Oh, interesting. You might want to try one of our other mod lists, because we've got 2 or 3 sets. Like, typically the mod lists that we've used, we haven't found any instability for it at this point, but it's always possible, isn't it? Yeah, the destroyers are a bit odd, aren't they, Sam? I'm not convinced that I like them. I don't think I do. I think the Cardassians are a little bit underdone at the moment.
Star system charted.
Ah, that's better. Much better. But why don't we... Yay, a new ruler has been elected. Let's finish off the enemies down there. As soon as we have shields, I'll be much, much happier. Much happier.
Technology secured.
I think it might be a good idea for us to grab Draconis.
Star system charted.
Okay, claim influence is good. Trading centers good. I think the trading center is what we want right now. I'm going to send our ships down here and have them have a little bit of a rumble. Let's go up to fast. I've just realised I've been at normal speed for ages. I should have been at fast. No wonder nothing's been happening. Over at Cardassia, it looks like we should be able to build another destroyer. Good.
Construction complete.
Go, little shippies.
Star system charted.
Science ship that's not doing anything down here. Oh, yep. Somebody died. Oh, he's our new leader, of course. Alright. Get over here.
Construction complete.
Alright, we're taking this world. That's good news. Build some mining stations over there. There you go. Now we're expanding our reach a little. Very good. Off you go. Go and get healed. Anything else that we can potentially beat? Those fleets of 2K are just too much for us.
Technology secured.
We're going to want observation posts.
Construction complete.
Dicyclic life support system, you say? Ship upkeep -8, you say?
Technology secured.
Good. Why don't you keep trying to sabotage Bajoran ships? Miniaturized photon torpedo. Light photon torpedo. Here we are. Finally.
Foreign powers hailing us.
Ah, the Lessepians. Hello. We'll achieve unity. Don't stand in our way. So this will be the Lessepians here. They don't like us very much. Breen, how are you feeling about us right now? Plus 26. Whoop whoop. How about, bro? Breeny, bro. How about that research agreement? No? Okay. Get rid of this then. What about an active sensor agreement? Nearly. I could give you... Cool. We destroyed another ship. See what it's going to cost me energy credit wise. There it is. There we go.
Anomaly found.
30 years. I want to see what you see for 30 years. Thank you. Bruh. Beautiful eyes better see. Let's join these fleets. Excellent. And do any upgrades that we can.
Vessels upgraded.
982 fleet now. Ooh, there we go. We can upgrade this. Okay, good stuff. We're going to take this world. What's this now? Alright, research it. Who are all these minor races?
A foreign power is hailing us.
Valerian freeholds. We will achieve unity, don't stand in our way. Oh, yeah, we'll do it twice. What's going on with you? You really don't like us. Okay, we're finding a lot more in the way of races now. Let's take a look at the Breen. Because we can. That doesn't look very Breen, but okay. Interesting. Take a look at some Breen ships. Oh, they look Breen. Image for the archives.
Star system charged.
What's going on with you, Bejor? Oh, your fleet power's still equivalent to us. Absolutely ridiculous. Let's insult.
Construction complete.
We could get another patrol frigate, I suppose. But what we really need is better technology. Science ship. You got thrown out, didn't you? Don't know what's going on with the music. It's frantically amusing.
Construction complete.
Right, you get over here. Build research stations. Here. Mining stations here. Very good. I do need to take Deneb, you're quite right. That's going to happen soon. This fine fella will do it. But
Construction complete.
takes 150, so it's better for me to grab that first. I don't know what's happening with the music at all. All I know is it's magnificent. Some buildings that need upgrading here. Actually got a food surplus. Good night, Draconian. You sleep well. Sorry, I missed you there. Hello, Tholians. Oh. How do you feel about me? I don't think you're going to have a problem with me. I'm going to open my borders to you.
Technology secured.
We've got shields. Hoorah! Let's go dedicated phaser. Right, let's pause here for a moment. Take a look at our ship designer. Now. Type 3 basic shields now. Look. Oh, yes! There's no point in having that anymore. Let's go to hardened shields. Very good. You've just kind of automatically upgraded. Yes, please overwrite. Destroyer. Can't get those little weapons yet, which is annoying. We've got hardened shields here. We've got shields here. Where can you go? You can only go here, can you? Just hardened shields is actually better for you. So, all of these ships, I need them to get better. 10 ships will be upgraded. Let's unpause. See what kind of...
Anomaly found.
Yes, research, please. That has taken my fleet up to 1.1k. We're getting closer to where we want to be now. Great, please, and you. That's good. Okay, let's see how you feel about us now. Still minus 20. That's going to get better. That will go to 0 from the new contact thing. Let's take a look and see if we can do a trade deal, shall we? Let's go to normal speed for a moment. I'd really like to get your communications data. Oops. Well, they were willing to... Oh. Yeah, they really want to do that. Boom.
A foreign power is hailing us.
Got the Tellurian Republic. We'll achieve unity. We'll still achieve unity. No, I don't want to do that. Let's offer another trade deal. How about a research agreement for a research agreement? They don't fancy that. Okay, their naval capacity is inferior to ours, which is nice.
Technology secured.
A dicyclic life support. Rivalry influence gain. I will take an improvement to that. How long have we got until our small weapons? 35 months. Ooh, ages. But overall, it's looking pretty damn good. But folks, it's that time. We have been... I really need to take this world quickly. You know what you're doing, right? Let's just queue it up. There we are. Right, ladies and gentlemen, we've been going for 2.25 hours now. That means it is time for me to end this particular stream. Folks, there are quite a few of you watching. If you have enjoyed this stream, if you've enjoyed watching me play as the Cardassians, especially now that we've found a few more empires, and you want to see the next episode, it's going to be on tomorrow at the same time. So 10 PM UK time, I'll be streaming more of the Cardassian Union Star Trek New Horizons playthrough. I'd really, really love it if you could hit the like button on this if you've been enjoying it. If you're not already a subscriber, it would be fantastic if you do subscribe. And if you want more people to see this, if you want to make this a bit of a bigger thing, if you want to make Star Trek New Horizons a bit of a bigger thing, please do share this on your various social medias, on your Twitter, on your Facebook, on your... I don't know what people have these days. It's all changing. But I would really, really appreciate that. And also, I've got several links in the description below that you may want to look at, including a Discord. I've got several like-minded, several thousand now at this point, like-minded individuals who like RTS games, and they like Star Trek, they like Star Wars, generally sci-fi, who would love to talk to you. So make sure that you join. our Discord. And if you really, really like what I do, God knows why, but I really hope that you do, then do feel free to take a look at the Patreon that I have set up in order to allow myself to keep getting better at what I do. I do try and deliver several hours of what I hope is entertainment a day, and in order for me to continue doing that, eventually I'm probably going to have to upgrade this creaking old rig that is a computer, and I've set up the Patreon in part to facilitate that. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching. For now, this is the Gul, out.